Howdy. Okay, this is Dr. J. This is Collector's World, and today's subject is the Monkees. The Monkees came out in 1966. I never get in any histories or biographies or critical analysis or anything like that of any of these shows because everybody knows this stuff. That's why you're here. I just talk about the stuff you can get, some of the collectibles, some of the items out there, some of the things that any collector needs to have on the Monkees. I first discovered the Monkees in 1986, their 20th anniversary. They had a big, huge reunion, big, huge sold-out tour, biggest one of '86, I think. Even spawned the new Monkees. Don't know how many fans of theirs are out there, all three of you. And, of course, that's when I started collecting Monkee stuff. And here we go. Take a look at all this stuff. Of course, there's the albums, right? You got to have the Monkees albums. There's every one of the, everybody remember record albums, stuff like that. All kinds of records that these guys had out. Every one of their albums. The Monkees lunchbox, right? There's Monkees lunchboxes. Of course, there's books of every sort. Books. The Monkees put on books. A couple of the Monkees put out their biographies, right? Their autobiographies. Davy Jones did one. Actually, he did a couple. There's one of them, which was a pretty cool book. You've got comics, of course. There's comics on the Monkees. Little 45s. There's a book on Mike Nesmith. Not an autobiography. It's a biography. There's Davy Jones' first book that he put out, which, of course, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I have autographed. Yes, indeed it is. So Davy Jones did autograph this baby. Mickey Dolenz. I met Mickey Dolenz at where I used to work. I actually was an MC for many years, and I introduced him to the audience. So I had him sign this. And, of course, I had to get pictures signed, right? And, of course, the icing on the cake is a photograph of myself with Mickey. All right, back to the collectibles. This is the age of technology, right? So you got a lot of cool stuff out there now, specifically DVDs, right? There's a lot of DVDs on the Monkees. Of course, the series is on DVD. See this box set right in the corner right there, which is right there. That's the video box set. I always love the fact that you can get compilation stuff put out there, right? People put together DVDs that are compilations of stuff, and they have everything, you know, all their TV appearances, all, you know, everything you could possibly imagine. And look at that, see the anthology, this is basically home-done stuff that people put together out of all of the, you know, Monkee appearances on TV and whatnot. They do a great job. They do an amazing job. The Monkees books, again, out there. Of course, there's cassette tapes. There's books from the 60s, right? There's card sets. There was card sets on the Monkees, trading card sets. The beautiful thing about some of these things when they become cultural icons is collectibles and all that carry over, you know, to now. 3, 4, 5 decades later into the new millennium. So the Monkees actually has stuff still being made nowadays, card sets and all that, and it's great. There's a lot of great stuff out there. What I particularly love, who wants to clean up this mess when I'm done here, is the albums. You can get all the albums on CD, but a lot of this stuff, a lot of the albums and all that were redone, and they were redone into fancy, you know, several disc, multi-disc sets, right? So all the albums were redone, and of course they have unreleased takes, they have outtakes, they have, you know, different cuts and all that, and Head was even, you know, a special edition was made of that. There's the rarities, the unreleased albums, the album they got together to make in '96 at the 30th anniversary, Just Us. This was the one that I first discovered back in '86. Of course, it was on record then, and there's different albums out there of appearances that they've made either individually or together, what have you. Videotapes. Videotapes were some of the things that I first got on the Monkees way back. Wanted to say something about the albums that are released. Look at that. What is this? The Birds, the Bees, and the Monkees. Now, this is a little bit different than the other albums that were released because this baby is, I mean, it comes together, it comes with a 45, a little record, a 45. It comes together with different discs, you know, a whole bunch of unreleased outtakes and stuff like that. So, if you are a Monkees fan, lots of stuff for you to get. Lots of stuff then. eBay, always the best place to get it. Things back in the 60s, things nowadays. Buy it fast because the Monkees still rule.